I'm here to rob you. I'm robbing you of everything that you own. I'm robbing you of everything that you own. I'm back. Welcome to the Bladder cast. Welcome to the Bladder cast. Welcome to the Bladder cast. Now you're not allowed to turn off the video. You're not allowed to blink. You're not allowed to come anymore for the rest of your life. And you're not allowed to be rude. No swearing. No ugly people either. Commit seppuku, please. And anime isn't gay. But all of that fucking like Berserk, Ghost in the Shell, and Trigun, that's the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity. And then all of this anime girl, eyes that are massive, that's what brings a bad light onto anime. That's what people think about. And that's not what anime is. Anime is a culture, okay? Garugamesh. Fucking, why am I talking about that? Why, out of everything? Okay, well, I've come back after walking for hours. I've been training as well. I did Pilates. I did some MMA training, punching a bag at a gym. And I killed a few people on the way back as well. And I ate them. Their whole bodies. My mouth worked like a snake, dislocated my jaw, and I consumed them. It's me. It's always me. It's always been me. In your dreams, in your nightmares. Look at the person. Look at that person. It's me. I'm following you. I know who you are. I know everything about you, and I'm going to get you. So you can put your bank details in the DM me. I'm on Twitter. Put your bank details in my DMs, and thank you very much. I think I will take your money. Fucking, I have to talk better before I can take your money. Well, before you give me your money as a donation, and I have to have some internet and a computer and all this. I think there's so many things in life that you need. It's very simple, but then again, like if you don't have any money or if you don't really have anything, then it's hard at the same time. It's hard to get the ball rolling, but once the ball is rolling, it never stops. Unless, you know, you really screw up. Like maybe me, for talking about so many different subjects. There's probably a whole bunch of subjects and a whole bunch of things that we all disagree on loads of different things. A lot of people will probably disagree with some of the things I say. Even if I don't even say anything that's offensive, even if I don't say anything that's, you know, too extreme, there'll be people who are angry at me for not being like that. There'll be people who are saying I'm just a boring, fat loser. Again, thank you for that, by the way. Because I need a laugh. Because I'm fucking putting my body through so much physical torment that I need things to laugh at all the time, or I'm going to give up. Is it a distraction? No, it's just, well, what is and isn't a distraction? Everything's a stupid little distraction. We fill our lives with distractions so that we don't kill ourselves. This is my thinking face. That's a pheasant. I've only seen pheasants fighting each other once. And I went on a walk, I already told you, I went on like a 40k walk over 2 days. And I walked past pheasants that were trying to run away from me, but they got trapped in like a mesh fence. It didn't really get trapped in the mesh fence, it just kept on jumping into it like a stupid thing. Then it ran a bit and tried to jump another way, and then it kept on jumping in the metal thing until it flew over. and they like glide for a little bit, and they're croaking the whole way, or they're cucking the whole way, just like your husband is to me. I think I will take your wife. Is that bad? I don't think that's bad for me to say that, but there's probably a lot of people who are like, how could he say something like that? I could say worse things, and I have, and I will, and I won't. It's time to grow everything out again. You know I like doing that. You know I don't care about what other people think about me. And Israel Adesanya finished Paulo Costa. I didn't see the full fight. I saw like highlights, but Israel's fast. He's very, very, very fast. And Paulo, was he hesitant? Could he just actually not even get in because he knew that he was going to get touched up? Robert Whittaker lasted long. Yoel Romero is actually the smartest. Yoel Romero and Anderson Silva are the two old school guys. Israel had a lot of respect for those two guys. They had a very, very, very tactical match. You could say it's boring, but it's very interesting. I'm still watching Alexander Emelianenko. He pisses me off because he doesn't have a ground game. He's like three-time Russian Sambo champion, and he beat people by just punching them in the face. And he got fucked up by Mirko Krokop, and they were saying like that his cardio was bad because he was a bit of a fat boy. He had my body. Take a gander at my body right now. I think he actually had more muscle than me. I don't know if this is bad or not. What do you think? What do you think about this? I don't care. It doesn't stop me from beating people up, but world-class people, yeah. I need to get like fighting fit. Get me into 1FC. Get me into the Bellators, street beefs all day. Or street beefs, that's fun. Get me into the UFC. Get me into bare knuckle boxing, rough and rowdy. Everything. I'll do anything. I'll do anything for cash. I will not do anything for cash. There are things in this world which I will cry. I'll cry to see human beings do that for a tiny amount of money. If you were set for your whole life, well, no way. So it's basically. Yeah, but what is set? Is set like you get a sweet $6 million deal for like being a human toilet or something? And you're like, ugh. And then people will do that for free. Why would you pay someone $6 million when you can find someone who will do that for free? This world. There's probably these rich billionaires are probably like, I want that one. He like sees someone and he's like, I want that guy. Pay him whatever it takes. But this guy will do it for free. I want that guy. I'm a billionaire and I want him. I want her. Like they get thrown into the back of the van and they get like taken somewhere and blindfolded and they think they're gonna die. And then they're like, here's a contract, sign it so that you can't sue us for kidnapping you and then they pay you. Oh fucking! I want a billionaire to kidnap me and torture me and then but not like torture and damage me. Unless they fix me 100% and give me stem cells. I need to be physically fit because I'm going to be competing against some angry individuals with issues and chips on their shoulders and training for years and thinking that they can come and punch me in the face and win. I need to be good. I fought some people for real, like not really holding back, and it's kind of weird when you do that because can you be friends with them afterwards, or are you like enemies? I am friends with one guy. There's this one. I don't know if he. I might piss him off if I say the wrong thing and if he sees this. So I don't really want to say too many things. But he's a really big, muscly guy. He's taller than me. I'm 6'3". He's like 6'4" or maybe even 6'5". But he didn't really have a lot of Brazilian jiu-jitsu training. He had a little bit of like boxing or MMA training. With each punch that he hit you with, you felt like it's weird to explain what like being hit is to someone who's never been hit before. It's like it's being hit. He would wind up these body shots, and if he hit me with one right in the liver, I would be on the ground, like struggling to breathe. But the guy is tough, and he was doing jumping attacks, kicking my knees. You know, a few times that's okay, so that I know what it's like to be in a fight. But if you constantly do that, my knees will be completely trashed. By the time I'm like 25, I will be able to walk, but I'll need probably crutches or something. It was very enlightening. It's very enlightening when you fight people for real. Not like when you're holding back. You can practice techniques and you can practice speed and things like that, but not really. When you're actually fighting people, that's the experience. That's the experience you need, is what I was going to say before I was interrupted by this motherfucker. Get over here. Get over here. Look at it. Look at that. It's deaf. It's actually deaf. So the only way that you can get it to shut up is by throwing water at it. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't even know if it's deaf or not. It's pretty old. This is what I have to endure. This is what me and the neighbors have to endure. I'm going to kick this ass. I'm going to kick his ass. Not really. Because then I'll get screwed over by some animal help law or something. Go. Go. You feel shockwaves. Shut your mouth. I didn't kick it. I pushed it. I've been listening to Oingo Boingo for hours, walking in. I love Oingo Boingo. That's my nose. I'm gonna try and copy the Emelianenko's a little bit when I'm fighting. I'm gonna do the like that, and then I'm gonna do the nose touching thing. I'm probably gonna get like tattooed up. Even though my parents said, "Oh no, it's a bad thing." My mum said that I'm not allowed in the fucking house, and I'm probably not going to be allowed in Japan if I get tattooed. But I'm going to die one day, so I think tattoos are cool. So why not do it? But I never really know what to get. I'm like, if it's going to be on my body forever, I don't want to get a laser removal, or like there'll probably be like one technology made in the future that would like quickly vroom vroom. There's gonna be so many. As long as like things keep on going forwards and we don't turn like into something weird, or wars don't start happening. There's gonna be so many weird technologies made in the future. Liberty Blue. I'm gonna eat something now. I'm gonna sit down. Do you want to look at that fly? No, it's gone. Let's sit down. I'm so lucky to be here in the countryside rather than like living in a tower block. I really am. Like fuck, I can feel the sun on my face. I don't have to breathe in all the exhaust fumes of the world. I don't have to deal with people with mental disorders and schizophrenia. I don't have to deal with gangs of drunk people trying to fuck with you. I don't have to deal with noisy cars that much. But I do have to walk for hours if I want to get to places. I have to literally walk for hours and hours. I don't have money for a car, damn it. And even if I did, like, I'd probably want to get a bike rather than a car. Not a pedal bike, because I'm too fat for those things. I want a motorbike, so I can get to places quick. And fall off and break my neck. And fuck myself up like Frank Mir. Or anyone else who crashed. I'll bounce. I'll get my body so good, like Kevin Hart, that I'll bounce. His core was so good, he said, that it saved his back from snapping. Hey man, get in them gains. Fucking Hodge twins. Get out of my ear. Those guys are pretty fucking cool. And they're smart. For setting up that whole talking business. But they're kind of lucky as well, because they're both smart, they're both funny, and they're both duo. I give something to have like a fucking brother or a twin that I can do that stuff with, but you're stuck with only one of me. That's the Bladder cast, so I can subscribe. Or I'm going to find where you live, and I'm going to do jiu-jitsu on your ass. And I'm going to keep on shouting until the neighbors hate me. Worse than a cat. I wonder what people think about me, because I recorded a few videos around here. And on my videos, I have to do a lot of screaming and a lot of stupid shit just to get like, oh, ha, ha, ho, ho, he, ho, oh, joke. It's like, I don't know, I make things, and I guess, like, people like them or they don't. And there's a lot of people who probably do, and a lot of people who probably don't. I don't really feel anything about this stuff that I make. I'm just like, I have to make something, so here's the plan, here, fucking just film a random shit to do with it. I used to care about editing, but now in my, coming up to my mid-20s, I can't be bothered to fucking edit. I love these videos. I don't have to edit at all. I'm so happy I don't have to edit. I can just record myself talking for ages and ages and pick my nose and why fucking talk about stupid shit, and I don't have to edit a single thing. But I want to take it back to the old days when I was editing montage parodies and these things. I go back and I look at them all the time, and they always make me laugh. I don't know if I made them for myself or if I made them for... I think I made them for myself, because I'm like, oh, this is funny. And they were... Some of them were like... some of them were skit-based. Some of them were like... 5 flies flew into my eyes today. And my ass is chafing. I love just doing like a crazy edit. And just being even like a surreal thing. Just like just something strange, something different. I want to make something different. I don't want to do the same thing over and over. Anything that's different is fun for me. Good or bad, no. I can't do bad things. YouTube won't let me do bad things. I can't be a bad boy, or YouTube's gonna take me. Even if you don't even have to be good or bad. You just have to not be too loud. But I'm too loud. I can be too loud sometimes. I can say things that like would screw me over. I want to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Let me train again. Punching bags today. I was doing the one arm down by your hip and one arm there. I want to try that. you need to be fast, because if someone like tries to, but you can block with your shoulder. What was I thinking? Elbow when I said that. I once said that. My shoulder when I fell down and I scraped it, and all of the kids in school laughed at me, and fucking hell, my skin was so thin back then. I was like not eating food for some reason. I was probably because I wasn't happy or something. I don't know. And I'm still fat, so there's no point in me not eating. I get freezing cold if I don't eat now. There they go now, there go all my friends, there they go now, marching off to war again. I'll only sing Oingo Boingo songs. I won't sing any other song. I pissed off too many people talking about Oingo Boingo all the time. There was a musician who was a drummer, who was a nice guy, who was from Scotland, and he came and he trained at the gym like a year ago, or a bit more than a year ago, but he had to leave for London. It was only like a part-time thing for a few months, and he was very what do I say, aggressive. He was an aggressive fighter. He was an attacker rather than a defender, but he couldn't. He tapped me like he definitely tapped me a few times. He got me with an armbar, but he was amazed with my defense. And I was like, man, I'm not that good. You're looking at me like I'm the best defense person you've ever seen. Man, he was just being nice. But like, my defense is pretty good. My defense is legendary. And it only gets better. But that's good for jiu-jitsu. But for MMA, like Hoyler. Did Hoyler Gracie say it? He said that I don't know if it not Henzo, Hoyler. I don't fucking Kron Gracie. His dad said the attack is the most important thing in terms of jiu-jitsu. The jiu-jitsu attack, because it's short rounds, 3 5-minute rounds, and then champion rounds like 5 minutes. Fucking hell, that was cool though. The Paulo Costa Adesanya fight. The Kelvin Gastelum Adesanya fight was like, whoa. That was one of the best ones I've ever seen. The Paulo Costa Romero fight, whoa, that was one of the best. And then the Anderson Silva Michael Bisping fight, whoa. Too many good fights. Too many good fights. I'm going to. Ugh. I don't get human beings because, like, well, what do we really want? Is it my face? Is it my face? That was me doing a stupid little fucking... Do you want me to do a bit of stupid little acting right now? I'm gonna act like the Joker or whatever. Does my face make you crazy? Make you scared? No. I'm just fat boy. People don't like me. People who get to know me like me. But like, that's the face that I make whenever I walk. Oh, I hate walking. If I do that long enough, I'm gonna get cramps in my neck muscles. And then my voice is gonna be like this. Hello, everybody. I've got throat cancer, so I have to use the device. Okay. They did that in Ombak. Is that cool? Is that cool for a film? It's a bit different. Like, we don't really see it that much. What's the next big film series? I'm actually gonna go inside now. I've been talking for 25 minutes. Yeah, I listened to Hall. What's his fucking name? The guy who throws heel hooks all the time. That Hall in UFC, the undefeated fighter as of 2020. The undefeated fighter, something Hall. Brian Hall. I listened to a podcast he was on, and he thinks a bit. It's good to think. It's good to know things and read and shit. I need to read June. I need to read the June books. It's gonna it's gonna change me a tiny bit reading that because it's supposed to be good. I watched the David Lynch film. People are saying that that's like bad compared to the book. And the new June film is coming out, which I'm gonna fucking watch because I love the whole space stuff. But I need to read that book, and maybe in 5 years I'll do it. I like watching videos more than I like reading. And I'm gonna be alive for at least fucking 60 years, so in those 60 years we'll see what happens. Unless they can give me something that'll make me live forever, and then I'm like, yep, I'm living forever. I'm gonna do jiu-jitsu forever. By the time I'm 1,000, I've had 25,000 surgeries. I've had stem cells put in everywhere. I have a new organ that just supplies stem cells to, what's the place that cleans out your blood? Your spleen. I've got a new thing attached to the spleen, which pumps like liquid, I was going to say liquid nitrogen. I'm not a rocket. Which pumps, no, I am a rocket actually, thank you very much. Activate and I punch you. Is that what life is? Apparently for me it is. To smack my bones on your bones. And if you're watching, watch out. Because I'm crazy. Ooh. Do you want to know how I got these scars? I've actually got, you won't ever be able to see, but I got a scar on my leg there where I cut my lip a little bit, and it was bleeding like crazy. That shit sucks. Scars are cool though. But like, if you don't have a story behind it, if you're just like, you have to have a cool story for the scar to be like cool. If you don't have a cool story, then what's the point? If you're gonna break your neck or something, you have to have a cool story. I don't want to break my neck. I've been slammed. I've been picked up and slammed so many times, and I do break falls every time. I don't want to break my neck or my back. I had some scares, like, you know, when I don't know if any of you young people know what it's like, but old people, when you like pull out your back and you're like because you can't breathe or whatever. I've said this story like a whole bunch of times, but I was trying to throw, like, not really a big guy. I was trying to throw him in jiu-jitsu. He was a purple belt, and I was a white belt at the time. I tried to throw him, and my technique was so shit, but I just I cracked my back like 3 times, and I fell down and I couldn't breathe. And no one knew. Everyone was talking and laughing because they didn't think that anything was wrong with me. But luckily, nothing was wrong. If I kept on lying there, people would be like, "Robert, are you okay?" They would, like, tell me. That was strange. Like, the human body is strange. Like, why did my back just shut down? Why couldn't I breathe? I couldn't breathe. It felt like I winded myself. I bent my spine so much that it cracked into my lungs. We gotta do a Futurama episode. We gotta do a Rick and Morty episode in my body. A SpongeBob episode in my body, not Squidward's body. Squidward, the toilet's backed up again. And you're... SpongeBob came up with so much great comedy. More than Rick and Morty and Futurama and a lot of the things combined. And there will never be another one like it because of all the Me Too's and the cancel culture and everything. World peace, $1 Million Extreme World Peace had the potential to be something absolutely beautiful, and it had some amazing things, but it kind of failed as well because it got shut down by the cancel culture who called it alt-right, even though it's fucking comedy. And you can shut anything down that's good now. It's what artists have to deal with. Artists have to deal with politics. No matter how much you try and escape some of these things, it always fucks you up in the end. Everything goes against you in this world. All the way to the top. If you have no money, and then if you have money, I'm out of here. Leave me alone. Stop making me record these videos. Don't you think about me? Don't you think that I have feelings and things that I want to do with my life? Well, actually, I don't really have anything to do right now, except watch like some film. I watched Fugitive, by the same director that did Shot Caller. I like those films. They're pretty cool. Well, what did I like about it? I liked the energy of it. I liked that it's shot in jail. It's like some of the best. It's not some of the best jail films. Like Cool Hand Luke is one of the best jail films ever, and it's got an amazing ending. And the egg scene was pretty funny. And what other jail films are there? Schindler's List, a jail film. Oh, okay. I was gonna make a joke that I can't say, but that's a pretty harrowing film, and it's a pretty emotional one. And it's got some scenes in it which are very very poignant and very like it's got strong scenes in there. They've come to kill me. They found out where I live. Safe house compromised. The safe house is compromised. Get the president out of here. Okay. Get the president out of here, that's me. I'm out of here.